Hello everyone and welcome to another Digimon Ghost Game video. This time I'm going to be giving my quick thoughts on episode 6, which aired today, and that episode title is The Cursed Song. And this is before our overall full podcast discussion episode records shortly after this video and releases in just over 24 hours from releasing this episode. So today's episode primarily takes place at a karaoke bar, and the monster of the week is Sirenmon. Now, Sirenmon has been around for almost a decade, around 2013-2014, but this is actually her first anime debut, so it was really kind of cool to see her being animated. In this episode, and something that I found was quite interesting, where most anime shows like showing their own ending tune in a karaoke or any sort of episode that features a character singing, Ghost Game actually uses the first ending from the previous season of Digimon, which is Digimon Adventure: which is the Digimon Adventure 2020 reboot. It's a nice throwback and a nice touch, but I find it quite surprising that they chose that song. Maybe it's because the ending tune for Ghost Game is sung by a masculine singer, and they wanted a feminine voice so it could be a Sirenmon episode. So it's still quite surprising, and for a long time through the episode I was like, oh yes, this must definitely be the ending to Ghost Game. But then when it was time for the end credits to roll, I remembered, oh wait, no, this is a different song. And I was like, oh, I think this might actually be the first ending for Adventure : and it was. So that was kind of a surprising touch, but it was kind of a nice throwback to Adventure : but the rest of this episode actually is a little bit Adventure : so maybe it's more than just, maybe this ending song had a bad impact on the episode. In any case, so this episode, as I mentioned in my prediction video, I thought that it would be a Simbare Angoramon debut episode. And it very much could have been, and it would have been a great chance for a Ruri episode. It did sort of start as a Ruri episode. We have Ruri taking Hero around where sightings of these hologram ghosts have happened, and she's kind of interacting with these hologram ghosts. We also see that she takes charge, she takes the mic, she's like, no, it's a feminine voice, so I should sing. And she's the first one to sort of get attacked by Sirenmon in terms of the group of three. So it would have been a great chance for a Ruri episode. However, every plot point or decision that's made is made because Hiro said so or because Hiro does something. For example, Kiyoshiro hacks a network, which is to keep Sirenmon kind of isolated into this one area of the karaoke room, and also so she can't spread outside of the karaoke bar. And that's Hiro's idea. It's not Kiyoshiro's idea, it's Hiro's idea. And then at the end of the episode, and obviously spoilers for this episode, Sirenmon is able to calm down because Hiro just starts belting out a song, and this song is able to touch Sirenmon's heart, and that kind of calms her down a bit. And like a lot of episodes in Ghost Game, it follows the formula of the kids meet a hologram ghost is kind of evil, Gamamon evolves to battle Gamamon, they fight, but then Hiro convinces the Mon of the Week to not be evil. And that's the same as this episode. And it's also a perfect level Digimon. So again, it's very much Mummymon and Pumpkinmon episodes followed the exact same sort of path. Which is surprising because now we have characters other than Hiro. So we want to kind of focus on those other characters. And this episode just focused on Hiro, when it could have been a good choice for a Ruri-centric episode for us to learn more about her taking charge, her hobbies, and we know that she plays piano, so it would have been a good chance for that music theme. But it ended up being a Hiro episode instead. And while I do like Hiro, and I don't really mind this episode, it wasn't the best episode that we have. It had a lot of things that I liked, but also a lot of things that I didn't like. And it honestly felt like a weird choice for Hiro to take over, where this could have, as I said, very well been a Ruri episode with an Angoramon evolution. And it feels kind of weird, because reading all the other synopsises for episodes 6 to 9, it seems like none of those other episodes could really be an evolution episode for Angoramon. And as I mentioned in my prediction episode, we are getting the Angoramon and Jellymon DIMs in around mid-December, so I would have assumed there to be some evolution during that time, so that could come out just in time for those DIMs. But no, nothing. And that's just a weird choice. So this episode, I'm not really feeling as much as the other episodes. I'm not, because my prediction was fairly wrong, because as I said, I thought this would be a Ruri episode. It's just that this episode felt like we had a song from Colin, but this episode felt very Colin, in which the only character who really gets to stand up and make a difference is Hiro. If Hiro wasn't there, Kiyoshiro wouldn't have hacked the network, and they would have been still fighting Sirenmon. It just felt like Hiro was the main character, and the other two characters were just along for the ride. And that's kind of disappointing, and I really hope that we don't continue going along that path, because it's a path that I personally didn't really enjoy for Adventure Colon. So I hope that this is just a once-off, and if this is the worst episode that we can have, then that's fine. That's absolutely fine by me. This can be the worst episode, but I don't want it to go any worse than that. But in any case, those are my super quick thoughts for episode 6. What do you think about this episode? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next video. Bye!